Hi everyone, welcome to my Persian Corner. My name is Panta and today we have a lesson on body language and gestures. Learning a language is not just about the words and expressions, but also the body language, including gestures and facial expressions. Getting these wrong in another culture could cause some embarrassment. For example, this in American culture means one thing, but in Iranian culture means quite another. So today we're going to look at 14 of these common gestures in Iranian culture to help you better understand not just Iranians, but also have you move like one. Number one, don't sit with your back to someone because that's considered rude. But if you're in a situation where you don't have a choice but to sit with your back to someone, just apologize. And you can do that by saying ببخشید پشتم به شماست. ببخشید پشتم به شماست, which just means I'm sorry, my back is to you. That person might respond by saying گل پشت و رو نداره. گل پشت و رو نداره, which means a flower has no front or back. So they're telling you it's okay, they're calling you a flower, all is good. You might see this exchange in a car somewhere, like if somebody's sitting in the front seat and you're sitting in the back. But this is only in a car with people that you know. So if you're like on public transportation in a taxi or something, it's not necessary. Number two, or, and this means no. آقا چایی دارین؟ No. Number three, or, and this expresses disbelief or shame towards someone's actions. حرف زشت نزن. Number four, بفرمایین. Go ahead, after you. Oftentimes, if you've even lent somebody something, like a flash drive, say, and they're returning it to you, they'll use this gesture with two hands to return it back to you, which just shows respect. Number five. So putting your hand over your heart, maybe slightly bowing your head, looking down, just expresses sincerity. قربان شما. Number six, be quiet. In English, we say shh. In Persian, we say s. Number seven, what? So if somebody's across the way saying something, you can't hear them. چی میگی? Number eight, or, this is the God forbid anti-JINX gesture. Number nine, or ruchesham. You might know the Persian expressions chashm or ruchesham, which literally mean eye or on my eye. And it's just a very polite, respectful way to say, okay, sure, to indicate that it's your pleasure to do something. We might say the words or just the gesture. As a reply to this, if you say chashm, somebody will say cheshmet bi bala, meaning that I hope nothing bad happens to your eye, literally. And it's a respectful way to kind of say thank you. Number 10 is a gesture we also have in the US. به اینجام رسیده. به اینجام رسیده. I've had it up to here. I'm fed up. Gesture 11. So traditionally, the thumbs up is a negative gesture in Iranian culture, but these days people are aware of the positive meaning in other parts of the world and like the good job, thumbs up kind of thing. But context is important. So if you're like driving along the highway and somebody gives you one of these, then it's kind of like the middle finger. Number 12. So this slapping your own face is like, oh no, خاک بر سرم. Number 13, how to count something off on your fingers. 2 ways to do this, starting with the pinky or our 14th and final gesture, you might see a lot of or, and these are just general gestures used to emphasize. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was useful for you. Be sure to check out the link in the description. It's an article I wrote a while back about these gestures, but I included little GIFs from Iranian movies and series, so that might be interesting for you if you haven't seen it. And please let me know if you have any similar gestures or what are some interesting gestures that you have in your culture. I'll see you in the next videos. Khodafis.